Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Last time we played as a defect. I think we won as the defect on the last run, but I'm gonna be playing as the Ironclad. We're on Ascension level 5. Heal less after boss battles. Let's begin. Now I'm curious, will I get, okay, we'll still get a bonus. I did change the version of the game that I'm running on. Instead of running on the beta now, I am on the main release branch of the game. And I had to cheat in my save file a little bit to get it to work properly, but it looks like it is working properly and we should be able to do all the key pieces. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, but there might be some sort of a bug with the game, and if there is, we might not be able to complete the key pieces, but I hope it's just gonna work out just fine. So what do we want to do? Transform, obtain 3 random potions, transform 2 cards, obtain a random boss relic. This seems like a pretty bad selection of choices, but I'm kind of tempted to just obtain a random boss relic and then see what happens on our run. Fuck it, let's do it. Runic Pyramid. Weird. So we lose the ability to heal, but we get the ability to keep our hand always. Okay, you know, I don't think it's that bad of a deal. I think what we need, though, is to be careful of what we add and be careful of potentially having too many status cards. So what we need to do, I think, is we need to get True Grit so we can discard wounds that add into our hands. But I think that this is actually a pretty good start. Runic Pyramid can be really strong in a good deck. We could also do like a heavy block deck. I'll take an Entrench. You know, if we upgrade it, we can hold it in our hand, and then when we need a lot of block, just play it whenever we want. So maybe there's some value there. You have too much HP. You damn dirty dog. It's unfortunate that we lost the, and I'll hit you. It's unfortunate that we lost the starting relic, because it's a really good starting relic for the Ironclad, but you know, what we have is okay. We should be able to reduce the damage we take by holding on to good cards when we have them. Thunderclap, Havoc, Clothesline. Do we want to apply weakness or vulnerable on enemies? I think we want a Clothesline. You know, if an enemy's not attacking, then we can, you know, toss out the Clothesline or something. I don't know. Give me that block draw. I stand by that decision. Yeah, like this turn, we could, I mean, we can get really close to killing him, but let's, you know, apply the vulnerability since he's not attacking. And, I mean, you're dead. Okay, dual wield, Rampage, Sever Soul. I think Sever Soul is pretty good because, again, it's just gonna stay in our hand and we can play it when we need to. 175 gold, minus 75 gold. I'm gonna take the curse and then go to a shop immediately. Yeah, because then we can get stuff like Oddly Smooth Stone or Prismatic Shard. Ooh, Prismatic Shard. We can't afford them both, so let's remove a card. Get that curse out of here. Now what do we want? Dex up or obtaining cards from other colors. We would be able to get defect cards, we'd be able to get silent cards, but I think I just prefer the Dex up. Sever Soul sounds cool, it does. I think I'll take a Dark Shackles as well. It's very good block against enemies that multi-hit. And here, I think we just wait. Like, I actually think what we do is we dump cards from our hand so we can draw more. And we wait until we get a bash, which is gonna be next turn. So give me a defend, defend, strike. Next turn we should get the bash, and then we can go to town. Bash, strike. We do need to upgrade that Entrench at some point. Right now it is basically worthless. We could exhaust everything. Like the defend, the dark shackles, the entrench. Which actually is not that bad of an idea. And then just hit this guy really, really hard every single turn. But I think I just want to instead maybe do like a dark shackles, block, strike. Maybe next turn we'll sever soul. I'd like to keep a couple of defends in so we can keep them cycling around. So maybe like defend, sever soul. Because we're not going to be playing those blocks too much. And we still have one in the deck. But basically right now we're drawing the same cards we play every turn if we want. So you know, there's a weakness, or yeah, weakness plus a defend. This is really weird, but it's kind of just working. We will kill him. I mean, he is gonna die. There's 22 and there's 7, so he's dead. That was not that bad, actually. I don't think we need a second Sever Soul, and I don't think we need an Evolve because we can keep our hand. Blood for Blood could be good, but ideally we would like to not take damage. I'm gonna skip that card. I'll upgrade Entrench. Now it is actually worth playing. And you know what? I'm gonna fight another Elite. And to be honest with you, I think these guys are like perfect for us. Yo! Bludgeon. I mean, probably gonna get enough blocks next turn, so let's kill you on this turn. I think that's really freaking good. Yeah, and we basically have enough blocks. We're taking 2. I will take 2. This is an interesting one, but it is working. Let's Dark Shackles, then Bash, then Strike. I want to do it in this order so we can actually apply the vulnerability. We can kill him with, I mean, we need 2 attacks to kill him. So instead, let's block. And thanks to Entrench, we did block enough. How can I not? You know, because one attack kills the sentry on the right if we use like a clothesline or something. Oh, but we don't have enough block. Oh. Well. Doesn't matter. We'll take 4. This has been a very good Elite fight, actually. We have to waste Pen Nib, unfortunately, but that's okay. Mob Bank is nice. We could go Rampage. I mean, we could make a really thin deck Rampage, but I want to add in more cards. I don't think Rampage is that useful. Flex could be good, though. I'm just gonna skip. I really just don't know what to add. I don't. Lagavulin again. I mean, this is what we want for turn 1. Although, we should probably wait and then hit him next turn for maximum damage. Wake him up on this turn with 3 strikes. Strike, strike, strike. I wish we had a potion, but that's okay. We have an upgraded Entrench, so we can use that to our advantage now if we really want to. Taking 2. I gotta hit this guy at some point. You know what? Just block. Maybe that's what we want to do, is like on-turn block, off-turn bash, strike. I don't know. And then maybe now clothesline strike while he's still vulnerable. Ooh, we got Pen Nib next turn. I don't know. I don't know how I want to approach this yet. I mean, it's working, but we are getting slowly weaker over time. 30. Thanks to Pen Nib. Strike, he's dead next turn. We're almost dead, but we will live through this. You know what we need? Feed. We could hold on to feed for literally forever. True Grit's what we want. I asked for it, literally. That's very risky, but I'm gonna do it. We have 4 HP. Find loot? Let's leave. I'm gonna take the Sapphire Key. And now we have to get through this combat taking no damage or else we die. So let's be careful. Well, we don't have to take no damage, just mostly no damage. Clothesline block actually does do it. I'm gonna take... Ooh, I'd rather not take 6 damage, never mind. We'll just bash him. We've got him next turn. Sever Soul will kill him on its own. It's a very strange deck, but it does kind of work for us. And we have to rest. You know what we want? Ice Cream. Ice Cream combined with Runic Pyramid is really good, because you can just save your entire hand turn after turn and then play it for one really good turn in the future. But we should be fine here. We can hold on to the defense and then use the defense when we need to in order to avoid his really strong attacks. And we have Dark Shackles. We can save that for the small mini slimes if we really want to. So like this turn, 9, 9, that's 36. We're taking 2, not a problem. That's 9 damage. That's good. The bad thing is the slimes. The slimes will stay in our deck forever until we actually exhaust them, so we gotta be careful about those. But he's splitting at 57. That's not a bad amount of HP to split him at. We'll clothesline, we'll strike. I don't want to play Sever Soul is the thing. I don't want to exhaust all of my defense. I want to actually be able to use them in the future. So we'll strike, strike, slime. We have to unfortunately stay ahead of the slimes. Unless we want to Sever Soul on this turn. If we Sever Soul, we'll get rid of 2 slimes, all of our defense except for 0. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Instead, what if we block, entrench, Dark Shackles. We take little, if any, damage. I'm not running the numbers. We took 3. That's fine. And it should be able to split you. Yeah, 12 HP. That's not too bad. We're gonna take 12. We're running low on HP, certainly, but I think we're gonna be fine. Oh my god, you're dealing 28 damage. Okay, weaken you. Give me a block, and then a Sever Soul. Get these slimes out of here. Too many slimes. I don't have the energy to get through them all. Uppercut. Actually, clothesline I'll get a kill. We can save the uppercut. We might die. Admittedly, our HP is a little bit low. 6. 36. He'll split at 26 HP, so we would love to hit him one more time and block. So there's a block. It's a hit. Hit him one more time. He'll split at 20... 26, 27... Split at like 28? Yeah, he'll split at 28, so we actually can't hit him one more time. So we'll get rid of a slime instead. Next turn we'll uppercut strike, I think. Really wish we could have gotten to Pen Nib, but I couldn't. We're gonna get Pen Nib on this turn though. But we are gonna die if we don't kill them both. Are we just dead? I think we're just dead. My only defend is in my discard, or it's in my draw pile rather. So we will get Pen Nib. We clothesline. No, yeah, we can't survive this. We will die because they're both attacking on this turn. We can strike and then we will get double damage Sever Soul, but with only 4 HP, we are dead. Okay, you know what? Maybe it's not the best idea in the world to replace the Ironclad starting relic. It is like extremely good, but I felt like why not give it a shot? We never do it. And honestly, I think these are much better options. I will take the gold. I do like gold. We actually have a pretty good path here. There's only one rest though. There's only one rest here. Ugh. Ugh. There's no shop. 2 elites. We can go 2 elites here and then an early shop. Sure, early shop, 2 elites. We'll go for it. Please don't hit me. As the defect, sometimes I think, you know, it's an okay idea to replace your starting relic. As the silent, I think it's almost always good to replace your starting relic. As the Ironclad, the extra HP you get is just ridiculous. I mean, if you get into 10 combats on a floor, that's 60 HP. That's a lot of HP. That's, you know, 3 or 4 rests you don't have to do. Take a True Grit early. It's a good upgrade target, too. I do love the Runic Pyramid, though. It is a great card, but it is sometimes difficult to use properly. Although, how do you use it properly when you're starting a base run Ironclad deck? You just hope you don't die, I guess. This is really bad. We do not have the damage to kill this guy on this turn, and I accidentally exhausted most of my strikes. Yeah, we'll take another 6 and kill him next turn, but I played this a little bit poorly, but we got very unlucky with a lot of the exhausts out of the whatchamacallit, True Grit. I do like Discovery. Okay, so straight up, I have read on the Slay the Spire Reddit that Brimstone is an instant win whenever you take it. If you ever see it, you should always just get it. You gain 2 strength every turn, the enemies gain 1 strength every turn. I don't know if Brimstone is good. Brimstone might be incredibly bad, but I'm gonna take it anyways, and I'm gonna take frickin' Preserved Insect, and we're gonna go Brimstone. We're gonna fight every elite we can possibly find, and we're gonna try to just outlast the enemies, because why the hell not? This is gonna be the ultimate strength run. Not only for us, but for the enemies as well. And I guess we're gonna take a frickin' Heavy Blade, because it fits perfectly. These are fantastic relics. I wish I could take them. We're just gonna go all in from turn 1. Roar. Sure, give me a Heavy Blade. You are dead. We start with an extra strength. What's scary is that this is working, and that's scary because this shouldn't be working, but it is, and we are taking no damage every turn. You know what? What do I care about hitting you for 9 when I can hit you for 12 per attack next turn? Well, it's actually going to be 11 per attack next turn, but you're dead. This is working, and I guess it's good. Yeah, I think with Brimstone, you just gotta go. You have to go hard, because if you don't go hard, you are going to die. You have to do as much damage as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna go Heavy Blade instead of True Grit. Or Calcum. Seems perfect, because I don't ever want to block, I don't think. Well, I mean, we could block now. Drawing Heavy Blade just doesn't matter. If we take damage, we take damage. And we shouldn't block because of Orichalcum. Okay, well, that doesn't kill you. I guess we'll use Heavy Blade. It's just like, it's like having a permanent demon form active from turn 1. It's actually kind of nice. Shockwave could be good, but it's expensive. Fire Breathing is too slow. I think we don't want anything here. I think we're gonna skip. And dare I say, I think we skip, and then we skip, and then we wake him up on the next turn, because we want strength. So we are going to skip next turn? Yeah, we only benefit because we get strength up, I think. And in fact, bash? Nah, but we have 3 attacks now. We do 48 damage? Absolutely. Dude, something about this is working. Pen Nib is great. We don't need any of these because we're not blocking. Applying Weak would be nice, but honestly, I just prefer a lot of heavy blades, I think, and Wild Strike is unnecessary. We don't care. We we split him on turn 1. And we're gonna take 3, which means we're gonna heal up for more damage than we took on this fight. Rampage, who cares? Rampage is a card that we should probably get rid of. Cleave is a great card, because on turn 1 it's gonna do 11 damage. You're dead. And Twin Strike is good too, but why would I want a Twin Strike when we can just get Heavy Blades over and over again, right? I mean, I'll take it because it is a synergy with the strength up. And honestly, yeah, why not go and fight this elite? This is a perfect elite for us because, oh, so close. Because all we need is Thunderclap and Cleave, and then they're all dead. Man, I had no idea Brimstone was this good of a pickup. I mean, Thunderclap is just great. We love it because we can play it and then immediately play Heavy Blade. So we're gonna upgrade. Honestly, I think we should just upgrade Bash or True Grit. I'll upgrade True Grit so we can exhaust a specific card. And we're gonna just go balls on the walls on this guy. He transformed on turn 1. I could block. We don't need to hit him on this turn. I'll play Rampage. It's not a good card, Rampage, now, because we don't really care that much about the 5 damage every time we play it. We just prefer to actually just get raw damage out of like a Heavy Blade or Twin Strike or something. Now, the problem is, of course, that the enemies get stronger time after time, and when the enemies get stronger, we have to go balls to the walls or quit. And I think how this is gonna work is when we fight the Heart's gonna get like a 90 damage turn 3 attack and like a, oh god, it's gonna get like a nearly 200 damage turn 5 attack. So we have to kill the Heart in like 4 turns or else we die. So that's gonna be tough. Dude, 100% Snecko. 100%. Bash, Heavy Blade, Limit Break, you draw more cards, you play all of your cards, and you completely destroy. We take everything that costs 2 now, I think. Whirlwind would be great too. But yeah, like, sure, why not? How many elites can we fight? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, only 2. I'm very sad about that. Early shop 1, upgrade, late shop 2. I'd rather not do an early shop and a late shop. So instead we could go this path, hit up 2 campfires. Yeah, let's go that way. Sword Boomerang. Reaper, I will admit, is a big one. If we can get Reaper, we're gonna be happy. Defend for 0, it's not worth playing it, really. Can we kill? 29. 9. We can't kill. Now we can kill. So now it does 43 damage, you're dead. You get smacked, and it's not worth playing a block. Limit Break. Stop it. Wow, Everything except for cleave is 3. If I use another potion, we can get out of the fight taking no damage, so I think I'm gonna do that. I need to heal, you know. And we need to get a Reaper. Reaper, I think, wins us the run. Give me a bash on the cheap. I'll take a strike. Give me a pen nib. It's 1 more defense than Orichalcum, so we might as well play it. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're dead. I think that's how we win, actually. How we win is we remove cards from the deck and we try to get down to having a Limit Break Heavy Blade, and then that's the only card in our deck. I think if we can get rid of every other card, we can win. And then if we can add in a Reaper, all the better. Because Heavy Blade dealing, you know, 100 damage on the second turn is what we want. Boom, 96 damage, you're dead. He's vulnerable, but, you know, if we just repeat that every turn, we can't lose. I mean, we absolutely can lose, but hopefully we don't. Okay, well, there's a Limit Break. I do want to bash, because if we can get Heavy Blade next turn, he will die. That's the benefit of getting that vulnerability and the strength early, because if you get Heavy Blade, enemy's just dead. Energy Potion. Better than Poison, what do we care? Uppercut I will take. Weakness plus vulnerability is good. And you know what? Instead of going question marks, I'm gonna go straight to the store, and I'm gonna start removing cards. Goodbye, basic ass defends, because I'm never gonna play blocks. Enlightenment could be great. I don't know if this works with Snecko's Eye. Like, will Snecko Eye randomize the cost when it's drawn? I think it will, but I don't know. I think the other benefit of going to as many shops as possible is that maybe, just maybe, we can actually find a Reaper and then buy it. Let's upgrade Limit Break. What boss are we fighting? This guy. That guy, I think we're actually probably pretty strong against. You know what? Good face. Yo! Shops. All the way. Okay, Limit Break. Thunderclap. Ugh. A strike does get a kill. So I think you strike. Strike. I will True Grit to defend, and we take a little damage. Not a lot, but we should get a cleave next turn. We're likely to get a cleave, let's say. Maybe get a Twin Strike instead. Doesn't matter. You're dead. You're dead. Pantograph is wonderful. Don't want these cards. Max HP. We're not going to add in any cards to this deck, I think. We're just going to Smith. Why not? We're gonna remove cards. You know what? Peace Pipe. Give me Peace Pipe. Every campfire is a card removal as far as I'm concerned. Corruption would be great too. Yeah, I suppose. The thing is, I just want to draw it every turn. Turn 1, Limit Break, Heavy Blade. Turn 2, Limit Break, Heavy Blade. That's the ideal case for me. And then we just block for 6 every turn. And only 6. But we really do need a Reaper. And maybe a dual wield as well. I think that would work well for us. Let me bash. Rampage. Heavy Blade. Because we got Pen Nib active now. Don't care. Go to the shop. We will, yo, Anchor. Anchor's good. Anchor's great. Anchor protects us from a little bit of block on, or damage on turn 1. And we just, you know, remove strikes, remove defends, we'll alternate. No Reaper. I should have checked first, but no Reaper. We'll keep upgrading, and yeah, I mean, freaking good run. I'll upgrade Bash for more vulnerability. Cleave? Not Cleave, but we do have a Limit Break Thunderclap. Ooh. Can we kill you? Hold up. Heavy Blade for 58. Then Bash for 13, and then 9. I don't think we can kill him on turn 1, but we can kill him next turn. So I think we Heavy Blade, Bash, Strike. Actually, if we're striking, why don't we knock out 6 damage? I should have played that differently, but yeah, why don't we do it like this, so we take less damage, and then we're just gonna kill him on this turn. Well, we'll kill him on the next turn. He only has 3 HP remaining. I mean, this works. This is the weirdest deck I've ever played. It's like first shop and Brimstone. Explosive potion. Nah. Keep upgrading. I don't even know what to upgrade at this point. Our deck is really thin and is full of stuff that we don't really want. You know what? Give me the key. Because, you know, upgrading 3 damage on Twin Strike isn't gonna matter. What matters is, can we kill you? Can we kill you before your friends kill us? Now, Limit Break Cleave. No Limit Break Cleave, but there is a Thunderclap? Which I like the idea of. It's not gonna kill, though. Like, this gets a kill. This does not get a kill. Unless we played more energy, I think. We could play the energy potion. Yeah, let's play the energy potion, I think. So we do that. Rampage isn't even a kill, just barely, but it isn't. Maybe we'll toss out a second Thunderclap. Then we'll energy potion. And, oh, I thought these were 1 energy. They're not, they're 2. Still fine. You know what? Hit the boss. He's my primary target here. I don't care about these guys. Yeah, Limit Break. Okay, Thunderclap. Uppercut. Bash. Strike. And we got energy back. Which means he's dead. Yeah, it works. And there's our Reaper. Okay, so we may not have won, but we're really freaking close. No longer discard your hand. I like that. You want to know why? No, I don't like that. Snecko, don't take that. Don't ever take Snecko plus Pyramid. I almost made a horrible life decision, but I stopped myself before it was too late. How many elites can we fight? 1, 2... Oh. Man, the elite pathing has been actual trash. We can fight 3 if we go this way, but we can't hit up a shop. So we're gonna have to hit up the shop on the next floor, which is unfortunate. But we can hit up question marks. A lot of question marks. A lot of question marks, actually. Good lord. You know what? I'm gonna go no elite path, believe it or not. I don't care about the elites. I don't care about the relics. What I care about are the question marks for money, 2 shops, removing cards. That's the most important thing for this run, I think. So, that's what we're gonna do. Start with 10 block. Give me a Thunderclap. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bash. I need it for the energy. We'll bash. Strike. We'll take 4, and then we should be able to Reaper on the next turn. We should be able to Reaper and Limit Break on the next turn. Okay, we're just gonna wait then. We're gonna just block on this turn. Block. Block. I don't care if this guy Thorns me, because we're just gonna Reaper and get all of our health back. On this turn right now. Actually, we can't kill him, can we? We cannot kill him. But it's still worth it for the HP. And actually, that's good to know. The Thorns happens first, and then we take the damage from the Spiker. Good to know. All we need is something to kill him. Headbutt, Pommel Strike, Fire Breathing. Headbutt could be good to bring back a limit break, that's why I'm gonna take it. The other thing we want is as much HP as possible, which is why I want to not take cards and take the +2 HP whenever I can, because if we can get a lot of... Yeah, it's fine. If we can get a lot of HP, then we can survive the tough turns before we get to Heavy Blade, Limit Break, Reaper, stuff like that. I mean, Thunderclap, Heavy Blade kills one of you, but Heavy Blade just kills one of you anyways. It actually doesn't kill this guy. He has too much HP with the armor. So give me a Heavy Blade Uppercut. I actually did get some energy back. Sure, you know what? It is worth it. More block than Orichalcum. Can we kill him? We can absolutely kill him. Back up to full health. Metallicize is too slow. That's not how this deck works. We hit. Free shop. Weird place for a shop to be, but I'll take it. Yo, Bottle Lightning Panacea? I think you take it. I think you take it specifically for the heart fight, so you don't get hit with the vulnerability or the frail. Now, the frail doesn't matter, but not getting hit by vulnerability could mean that you can save a lot of time and survive for a lot longer. Now, we could take Sword Boomerang, we could take, you know, card removal, but honestly, I do enjoy a Panacea Bottled Lightning. I think that's what we want. We can afford it. We're gonna get 200 gold by, you know, getting through these question marks. We'll hit up a couple more shops. We can remove cards there. But having Panacea turn 1, I think, can save our lives. So I'm gonna take it. Or we could Limit Break turn 1. Ooh, see, now you're tempting me, game. Ooh, what do you want? Do you want the extra strength? Give me the Panacea. That's a tough call, though. I will admit, that is a tough call. Take it. 70 gold is not that much. And in fact, you know what? 999 gold for normality? Absolutely. Who cares about frickin' normality? We're just gonna go to 2 shops and remove them. Now, I'd like to remove more cards, but you know, we can't do that. That's okay. Panacea is 2. We're not gonna play it. Instead, we're probably just gonna bash Headbutt, which gets a kill, and we take no damage. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the Panacea. Here's the thing. So we passed up on Bag of Prep. We had to do that in order to take the key, sure. There is actually a synergy with that combination. If you have Snecko's Eye plus a Bottle Lightning plus Bag of Prep, whatever you have in your bottle is actually at its normal price, not the random price from Snecko. So we could have had a guaranteed 0-cost Panacea had we kept the Bag of Prep, but we needed to get the key. So unfortunately, there was no way really around that, unfortunately. That's okay. Whirlwind. You take it. No, we could have absolutely taken it because there was a chest up here. Okay, that was a mistake. We should have definitely have done it like this. That's okay. You know what? membership card. We should have definitely taken that item and then, okay, you know what? Live and learn. Absolutely you take Centennial Puzzle. Absolutely you take Vulnerability. Absolutely you take a Power Potion, and you know what? I think you also take the Draw Potion. That's really good. Transmutation is also really good. Upgraded colorless cards into your hand that cost 0 this turn. I think I'll take the Shockwave. Mass weakness and vulnerability seems nice. Yeah, the Panacea having a random cost is unfortunate. We should have definitely taken the Bag of Prep and then not taken Toxic Egg, because then we would have had a guaranteed 0 cost Panacea in our hand at the beginning of every combat. It's a small misplay there, but it's a very edge casey thing, you know? How often does that really come up? Not that often. Nine is fine. Even if you make me vulnerable, I don't care. Do it. Do it! I dare ya! $15. That's acceptable. We're just gonna keep upping the strength and waiting for a Reaper or a Heavy Blade. That'll do too. In fact, how about 166 damage Heavy Blade? Oh dude, Pummel. It works so well in this deck. I know I keep adding cards, but it's hard to not add cards when our cards are really good. Yo, Panacea, 100% worth it, even for 2 energy on this turn. We'll wait for Reaper when we have more strength. But not having 2 turns of having to deal with this guy's annoying, I don't even know what you call it, constriction, right? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Was there a heavy headbutt? There's a headbutt. I probably should have played it. No, but there's a headbutt this turn. So give me the headbutt Reaper. Give me a Shockwave. Give me a True Grit. Give me a block. We'll play Reaper on the next turn. With a limit break. My god. Weakness I don't care about. These cards I don't care about. Remove that normality. Is there anything that we want on turn 1? Ooh, Corruption! Absolutely. Is there anything that we want on turn 1? I mean, like a turn 1 Cleave or a Thunderclap could be good. Turn 1 Uppercut could be good as well. We have the energy for it, why not take it? You know, weak and vulnerable for a random amount of energy could be good. Hand Drill, why not? A second Heavy Blade, absolutely. Sentinel, once we play Corruption, this is actually worth exhausting. But let's stop adding cards. We have a thicker deck than I would have liked. I added in a lot of cards, but I think it's worth it. So like right now even, it's like, that'll do double damage, which means it's about 60. We can just kill one outright. So why don't we bash, then uppercut, then Heavy Blade gets a kill. And then we take 8 damage, but it doesn't matter because Reaper comes around and Reaper just annihilates them. And Corruption costs 0. I love it. Get this out of here. Get that card out of here. I don't care about those. We should get a Reaper. So let's Thunderclap. Oh, Hand Drill applied more vulnerability. Look at that. You know what? We're gonna be 80, 88 HP because of Black Blood. That's fine. A second Reaper, you add it. You don't even think about it, you just add it. So now we have a Limit Break, 2 Heavy Blades, This is looking really good. We have Brimstone. If we play 3 attacks, we'll get energy. We do not have 3 attacks, so uppercut, strike. We might as well play a block. In fact, we might as well play 2 blocks, and I'm not going to play Panacea, it's too expensive. And these guys don't really debuff us, so I think that's an acceptable turn 1. Then we Limit Break. Then we Shockwave. Then we Uppercut for 96 damage. Wish it was more, but that's okay. Oh, we get energy back. So defend, Whirlwind. We're taking a little damage, but all we need is another Heavy Blade, another Reaper to come around, and we're set. That's 111 damage. A cleave will kill ya. We should do it. And I'm not gonna strike for Pen Nib, I'm gonna hold Pen Nib. And all we have to do now is just wait for a Reaper to come around, heal up to full. Oh, there's a Reaper. For double damage, I think it's worth it. We'll play Corruption. Man, I don't know if we can defeat the Heart like this, because the Heart is just gonna do insane damage, won't it? That is 250 damage, that's 261. I don't know if we can defeat the Heart, but we're gonna give it a frickin' try, because this is the weirdest deck that seems like it could work. I wish I could remove like 20 cards from my deck. I would absolutely do it. But we're kind of stuck with what we have right now. So get rid of all the basic strikes. That's an upgrade! It doesn't matter, because it doesn't really matter at all, but yo, how about you get rid of the correct card, which is select a card to remove from your deck, basic strike, please? Oh. And then give me a Magic Flower. These potions we want to save. We could escape out of the elite fight, but I think the elite fight is we're gonna be good against, because there's 2 of them, we can just wait for Reaper. Like, I'm looking, and I don't think we want any of these cards. If the fight goes on for 7 turns, we're dead anyways, but we might as well buy it, because we're not doing anything with our money. Admittedly, this does scare me a little bit, but there's Panacea turn 1. I think you Limit Break. I think you Heavy Blade. I think you Rampage. We gotta kill these guys as quickly as we can, and then heal up. Ideally, this turn, because that guy on the right does a ton of damage, and we can absolutely kill him. It's gonna cost us a lot, but 15 times 5, that's like 75, and then we can just bash him to kill him. Luckily, we got a lot of 0-cost cards here, so. You're dead. Oh, we also got 1 energy back, which is lovely. Might as well strike ya, and then bash you. 6 vulnerability, that's a lot of vulnerability. Might as well True Grit, it saves us more damage than the basic Orichalcum. You have a 41! It's okay, you're dead. That was Pen Nib. We're gonna Pen Nib at level 0. Incense Burner. I'm gonna take a disarm. It could actually save our lives. But Incense Burner. If we get this correctly on turn 6, I'm not gonna say we won, but we might win. Power Potion, what do we want? Feel no pain, Rupture, Inflame. More strength, more strength means that we can get more out of the Limit Break. Whenever card is exhausted, gain 3 block. We don't really need block that much, although we are going to exhaust every card once we play it with Corruption. I mean, yes? Question mark? No, we have to go Inflame. This is a strength deck. We have to kill him like as soon as we can. So there's Panacea. That'll save us from, I think, weakness and vulnerability, although I don't know what the order is that this guy does his debuffs, so I could be wrong. Uppercut. Make him weak during his next attacks, which is good. Give me a heavy blade. And then honestly, headbutt, uppercut, because we want to keep the weakness and the vulnerability lasting. We're not gonna... In fact, I could draw, but I'm gonna save the draw for when we're about to be dead. In fact, for the potion too. Because we win by not playing, you know, a heavy blade on the next turn. We win by playing the... Might as well slime. This will also cause us to draw. We win by playing Limit Break and playing Limit Break again and again and again. And Reaper. So he's dealing 35 damage. This means that next turn he's gonna do 6 times 15. But he is gonna be weak, so it's gonna be like 4 times 15. He's gonna do 60 damage next turn. We might live. So give me double strength. Give me an uppercut. Give me a thunderclap. If I play one more card, we'll get energy, but no draw. But it is still 60 damage. And I'm just going to end turn, I think. Ah, we Okay, this is fine. I'm happy with that. Played a couple of extra skills. No, 3 times 15. It's even better. And this is actually, this is the reason I took Disarm for this one boss fight, for this one turn. Because if we play Disarm, that gives us 3 turns of him having not +3 strength. So, I think, yeah, play Disarm. And now we can actually play skills. So, play it, play it, play it. And might as well play it. And now we have Pen Nib. If we Pen Nib into a Reaper, or Pen Nib into a Heavy Blade, we can get back up to full health. So give me a Defend. This will deal 300 damage. This heals us for 66. Which would you rather do? Get him into a lethal moment, or heal for your entire HP pool? He's gonna gain 2 strength, meaning he's gonna have +4 strength, and be weak and vulnerable, meaning that he's probably gonna do like a 60 damage. Here's the thing, if we play Reaper, we're not gonna die. So I'm gonna play Reaper. You wanna know why we're not gonna die? Because he's not gonna do 88 damage on the next turn. Now that was also Pen Nib, which is why the Heavy Blade did so much damage. But you know what? Heavy Blade, Headbutt, Heavy Blade, and then you're dead. Like, we won. We will win. I might as well Reaper, just to get 2 health out of it. There we go. 186 damage. We can't, like, increase the damage anymore. This is the maximum it could ever do. But there we go. That's a freaking 39-minute Ascension level 5 Ironclad run, thanks entirely to Brimstone. That is a great relic if you can get it early like that. My god. And I took far too many cards because I had the Sneko's Eye. If I didn't have Sneko's Eye, I would have, you know, kept my deck a little bit thinner because I was like, oh, that's a 2-card or a 2 energy card that we could make value out of. But, like, you really don't need a lot of cards with Brimstone. You only need 3 cards. All you need is a freaking Reaper, a Heavy Blade, and a Limit Break, and then that's all you need in your deck. If you could get your deck down to 3 cards, you could probably just win it right there. My god, that was a quick run, and it was a fun run. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea Brimstone was that good. Like, the enemies do gain a lot of strength, but if you can give yourself 1 or 2 plays out of a Limit Break, you know, even if you get it on turn 1, that's still 4 strength, which means that you have a good chance of killing enemies that don't have insane amounts of HP. and you scale faster than the enemy scale. Now, again, the problem with the heart is that the heart has that turn 2, 3 times 15 attack, because you are vulnerable, and its base attack is 2 times 15. So if it has +2 strength on that turn, all of a sudden it's 4 times 15, which will be up to 6 times 15, so it could be doing 90 damage on turn 2. But we had the Panacea, so we were not vulnerable, and then I did manage to get and play Disarm on the perfect turn, and that significantly reduced the danger of the heart. But if you can't kill the heart before turn 6, you will die, because on turn 6, unless you can play Disarm on turn 6, it's going to be doing 90 damage. No, it's actually going to be doing, if you don't disarm it, it's going to be doing +6, +2, it's going to be doing 150 damage on turn 6 if you don't kill it with Brimstone. Or reduce its strength. So you gotta hope that you have some limit breaks and heavy blades. But that was a fun deck. That was a fun run. And for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.